this is the part of the yard that we fixed up, and it's pretty much done. So I'll show you that. Of course, I'm standing at the front gate, looking down the driveway, and all along the driveway, we really cleaned out the area so that the gravel side on each side has date palms and bougainvillea only in it. The previous owners had these big bushy plants planted in between, and it looked really ugly. So now it looks really nice. And then over here we have this monstrous kind of a palm tree thing that that's going to be last of what to do with it. It's just so overgrown. Anyway, along here, originally when we came in, was all bushes, big, thick, overgrown, massive bushes all the way down to where that big hedge bush is. That's a guinea grass. We left that part of it there. But anyway, so what we did is you can see the grass along the fence is long, and that's because it's going to get mowed and mowed and mowed eventually to look more like the lawn, the regular lawn. That's our neighbor Dave. He's mowing. And then along this fence here, we wanted to have a barrier. So instead of having ugly bushes, we have these 3 passion flower plants. They're vining plants, and they produce fruit, passion fruit. Okay, so now I'm down at this level in front of the passion fruit passion vines, and this is a cool lily. It's a Sumatran spider lily, and there are 2 big branches of it coming out of the ground, and then at the bottom you can see the babies are coming out, and every so often it produces this really cool flower on this thick stalk. It's really a pretty color, really pretty color. It's very unique, catches your eye. So I wanted it there because as you drive into the driveway, you can notice it. And then here we have that's a tangerine tree, and then this part here with these grouping of 4 palm trees. Well, they had about 12 palm trees all stuffed there, all crowded in, and I don't know why, but so we removed a lot, and then the 4 create like a little shelter from the, little shade, and in the middle of it we have more heliconia and ginger plants. They have netting on them because we have these beetles that come out at night, and they like to chew up all the leaves, and that's not good. So here's an overview of everything. Okay, so that's the tangerine tree on the left, and then we have the guinea grass is in the background, and that's what was all along the fence we took down. But now we left that part for a barrier, and it makes a little trail that you can walk behind the bananas and and the guinea grass. So it's like a jungle trail. So those are our 1 out of 3 stands of banana plants. Really, they're not trees technically. And then under this shade cloth we have a brand new that shade cloth is for the mangosteen. It's not a mango, it's a mangosteen. It's a different fruit tree, and it's fairly young. They grow slow. It's probably like 5 years old, but it doesn't. The leaves were getting burned, so we put a shade over it. That's a blood orange tree right there. It has never bloomed or gotten fruit, and it's been there for probably 7 years. So I don't know. We're gonna try some things on it. So now down the center, I got a bunch of strawberry papaya seeds from somebody. Mailed it to me from Oahu to my Facebook group, 808 Green Thumb. And we had 29 little tiny plants. So papayas are have 3 sexes, male, female, and hermaphroditic. So what we did was we planted in the ground in groups of 5, hoping that out of the 5 we'll get like one a hermaphroditic one, so that we do not have to pollinate it. Otherwise you need a male and then females. So that's why we planted so many of them. We're going to pull out the ones that we don't want. So this new one here under the net is the Ruby Supreme guava tree we just got. It's really looking good. This is the lime tree. Yeah. And this one here is I think that's the lime tree. And that's an lemon tree. I don't know. I'm confused now. Okay, the guava tree, and then here are some more of the papayas. We planted actually 6 groupings of papayas, so we'll see how it goes. Back in there between the 2 stands of bananas is another row of heliconias, and they are doing really good. They won't flower. I think they're babies still, so they might not flower till for another year. I don't really know. There are 5 varieties of bird of paradise plants. This one here is the largest. It's humongous. It is the giant bird of paradise and has white flowers on it. Here's a Meyer lemon tree right here. And then we have the mango tree that I'm going to show you up close behind it. Okay, so now you can see that row of the heliconias in the grow bags. They're looking really good. Real tall one in the front, and then the others. Oops, there. And then you'll see this is a bunch of baby bananas starting. Baby banana plants starting at the end of the big banana grouping. They look like a little forest, mini forest of bananas. It's cute. Right here up front, I just put in some canna lily bulbs, and they're tropical colored flowers. They'll be amethyst and coral, and that look good when you see it from the window of the house. So that was just an experiment. Here we come to the magnificent mango tree. The mango tree, Jeff, when we first moved in, it was like a big bush. The branches were almost touching the ground, and he went in there and he really opened it up. So we turned it into an epiphyte garden. Underneath, you'll see that we put a bunch of plants on the branches, all kinds of plants on the branches that require just air and water to live. So we've got tons of orchids and all kinds of things. I'll go up closer, and then you can see we're going to be getting mangoes pretty soon. They're hanging down. This one, it's really funny that it's just hanging all by itself. I can't see it because the sun is glaring. Anyway, I hope it shows. It's just like dangling down. It's funny. Here's under the mango tree, and it's really hard to appreciate it. You have to really see it in person to see all the different plants and things in it. It's pretty cool. That's a big vermilia that's going to get a flower on it, that pink one. And let's see. You can see the Pele's hair hanging down. It's actually Spanish moss, but they call it Pele's hair here. Pele is a goddess in Hawaiian culture. There's the Pele's here next to an orchid. So it's pretty cool. Cool tree. And we'll be getting some mangoes. So here in this grow bag is a plant. We just put in a Ixora plant, and it's going to be fragrant. It's sort of like a jasmine color. It gets about 4. That was Sunny Boy doing his backup noise. And he just said Jeff. And anyway, it has a really good fragrance, and it'll get like 4 to 5 feet tall. And I thought putting it here is good because then, you know, when I'm out here, it'll smell nice and stuff. So this is a grow bag with 4 papaya plants in it. We tried to experiment just to stuff them all into a grow bag to see what would happen. They're not doing as well, but that's okay. And then the grow bags behind them against the banana plants are more ginger. The bananas, you can see we're getting a lot right now, getting ready. They'll seem to come at one time, you know, so I freeze them, and it's good for my smoothies. And that's the guinea grass, and that's some more papayas, and that's a dwarf gardenia. So when we first moved in, this guinea grass continued down this fence, and then there where the new type of grass is growing, that was a big vegetable garden that he had let, completely overgrow and become a big weed, big mess. And he had all kinds of wood in there and fencing and junk. So we just had it ripped all out, and now it's just going to turn into lawn. It'll match the regular lawn eventually after it's mowed a bunch for a while. It sort of just gets into that. So it looks so much better. And so this tree is called an achacha tree, and the fruit is similar to the mangosteen, but it's the tree is originally from Brazil, and it's faster growing than the mangosteen. So we'll try it. There's the miniature gardenia and another miniature gardenia. And I didn't show the avocado tree. Jeff, this whole area that I'm showing you right in here this whole area was all bushes and overgrown. So you wouldn't, there was this avocado tree behind me right here. You couldn't even see that's Sunny Boy talking. You couldn't even see this avocado tree because it was engulfed in growth, and so Jeff cut it back, and it's really healthy. It didn't give us fruit yet, I think, because it got so cut back and stuff that it's just recovering. So that happens a lot of times if you prune fruit trees a lot. They'll just have to take a while. Okay, so I just wanted to show you the jungle path I was describing. So the guinea grass along the fence on my right, and then the row of banana trees there. So again, this is where this is. And then there's some ginger flowers. And then you can walk down this path and feel like you're in the jungle, except for the neighbor mowing.
No avocado.
That was Sunny Boy. He said no avocado. Okay, goodbye. That was him hanging up the phone. That was him being a monster. Okay, so this is another view of the beautiful grow bags of heliconia. And the baby bananas next to their parents. There they are. And then the rest of the jungle trail out to and there's that, I didn't realize that, but right at the end of the jungle trail, you look at that really pretty Sumatran lily. How cool. Alright, so I just wanted to show you what we've done that's done, not in the progress so much. Although everything's in progress.